Good. Good. Great. Perfect. Okay.
Is my mic okay?
All right. So we're ready to go? All right.
Alright. I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, guys in the room, let's hear it for WMJ in this race.
So the first thing he's going to do is crash into a wall. And this is actually faster. Walls in this game don't really have collision. Oh, they only have friction. So it's like he's just sliding normally. And he can get up to speed, speeds really fast with sliding, so he wants to do that. Are you going to go for it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. So there's another thing called the air ground glitch, AGG. So right now the game thinks he's on the ground, but he's actually flying. So anything on the ground that he passes over, like a refiller, it'll be applied. So he's going to regain energy here now. And it's like there's still checkpoints in the game he has to pass, so he needs to move very carefully through the air. And then he can dive down onto the track. Oh!
I missed it.
It's stupidly difficult.
Yeah, what actually happened there when I turned in the air, the checkpoint didn't trigger that I had passed the refiller, so it went back right into it.
You guys doubted the cars could fly. I have $500 here from Victor Kruger, who says, as I hold my newborn baby that graces with her presence in December, I hope that she doesn't ever experience the pain and suffering that others have with cancer. But I'd like to know, everyone must consider the animals as if they were cancer. Kill them all. Can you give a roll call and a quick explanation of the category you're playing?
I'm Nigleria, playing as WMJ, and Yazzo's on the couch beside me. Oh, wow. Right now he's doing beat all staff ghosts. So there's 24 staff ghosts, and he's going to poop on every single one of them.
Alright.
What was that? 108. Wow. So we saw a bunch of tricks there that's going to take some time to explain. Air ground glitch, which is like the one where he's flying around, and what that lets him really do is get up really high and then do a long double tap dive down. Double tap dive is when you do a side attack, which is double tapping strafe. And if you're sideways, like 90 degrees exactly, you get a ton of speed. If you're like less of an angle, you'll still get a lot of speed, but the more flat you are, the less it is. And the way sliding works is that you'll go to like around like 960 to 1,000 kilometers an hour if you're doing it pretty well. And if you're boosting while you slide, you'll get like 1,200 or more like instantly. So at the start of some laps, they'll do like a boost slide right at the start. Ooh, a diagonal dive, nice. So a diagonal dive is like it's a really weird trick. I genuinely don't know how it works. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't do side attacks in a diagonal dive, but you position the ship in just the right way that it like flies diagonally, and you can hold the stick in a certain position to enhance the angle, and
yeah, if you push it down a little.
Speed. You guys down there know someone called KVD?
KVD? Yeah.
He sends in $20 saying, hey guys, KVD here. Here's to Wooter, the Han Solo of F-Zero X. Make Team NLG proud. Also put this to the death race. To AGDQ, I hope you guys Falcon Punch cancer for good. Thank you, KVD.
So yeah, he's doing little double tap dives off the edge of the tunnels there. Twin Narita and Bloodhawk are going to be the choice vehicles here. Twin Narita is the lightest vehicle in the game, and Bloodhawk is also fairly light, but they both have a boost, which is like absolutely must-have for the choice vehicles in this game. Twin Narita is used because it has a. It's slightly better for jumper settings, they call, when they're max acceleration would be used for sliding, and then anything more to the right would be jumper settings. Twin Narita also gets slightly more speed from double tap dives.
I really wish people would stop sending me donation comments that might get them fired. Fire Time sends me $1,000 saying, the best part of being head of IT is I get to unblock Twitch twice a year. Let's see Death Race.
This level is like, there's no crazy air tricks. It's about like how well can you slide, and sliding in this game it's fairly simple to do. You just turn one direction and strafe the other, like in Climax earlier, but optimizing it is like very, very difficult, especially when you incorporate boosting into it. Boost slides are also it's like exponentially harder to optimize, at least I think it is.
Well, one of the most crucial tricks I did on this track is on the opener, when I used this booster on the track to do a boost rail slide.
Yeah.
And that gets me to such a speed that it really makes a big difference on the opener when you don't have otherwise any boost.
If you just hit it and went straight, you'd get like 970 to 1,000 kilometers an hour. But once you start boost sliding, you get shot like right to 1,200-ish. This does cost energy, however, so it's like you need to make the speed energy trade-off.
We got $1,100.01. Okay, that's slightly different. But $100.01 from Foos Baba Ganosh, who merely just says, cheers.
If anyone's called serious time in the marathon, like, this is serious time.
Yeah, this is probably the hardest track. At least I'm playing it in a way that makes it hard. Alright.
Alright. So, yeah, gravity and cylinders in this game, it's very, very easy to fly off. And he's utilizing that to fly up above the cylinder to get a double tap dive further along the track. All right, yeah. Port Town. This is like, for most people playing this game, this is probably where they first learn how to do a double tap dive. And it's just generally like a really good level for just sliding and going fast.
Lang sends $10 saying, my good friend and F-Zero enthusiast is stuck at work for this, so I'm making a donation on behalf of Captain Catboy. Let's put it towards Death Race. Party Star Gaming sends $20 saying the F-Zero block is hype. Best of luck to WMJ and a big hug for that cowboy over there. James sends $40 saying, keep it up, death race, please. Just a quick bit of an update on the death race. We are at $3,100 out of 5,000. We've got to the end of this game to meet that 5,000. So if you want to see that, get those donations in.
Good, nice. So with turns in this game, generally you're going to want to be sliding unless you're like going really fast. So when you are sliding, you'll be sent up to like 960 to 1,000-ish kilometers. But also if you're going like 1,400, you'll be sent down to it. So after doing a long double tap dive, you're going to want to mainly do just side attack turns because sliding would slow you down.
This track has a particularly difficult dive. You have to be just in the right position to get it, and if you're slightly off, you crash.
It's like a combination double tap dive and diagonal dive, I think.
No, it's just a double tap dive.
Oh, it's.
But
really,
what makes it strange is that the track is like half upside down or something, like twisting.
And the camera like inverts.
Yeah.
I've got $10 here from Zyroplex who says, save the animals, kill the F-Zero racers. Wait, what?
So death race? I think.
Race home?
All right.
Oh yeah, Crazy Bear is more optimal that level purely because it has more weight, which makes it lose speed at a better rate essentially than compared to Bloodhawk. So after that, doing that one double tap dive, you can maintain speed for the race.
Yeah, it also has a stronger body.
Oh yeah, stronger body. So when you're doing a rail slide, you lose less energy.
Kona Rican says, you were right, I doubted, but now I believe. Save the cars, save the death race, save the animals.
When you're doing a double tap dive, it's very hard to control like the angle you're diving at, which makes this level in particular very, very difficult.
$25 from Dave Attempt says, our bacon supplies are running low. Gotta kill the animals to replenish the stock.
Alright, the next track is gonna be interesting. Last year CGN donated for me to do a very difficult trick. And I didn't make it then, but I'm gonna try it now. Alright, that's it.
You need serious time for this, or can I do donation?
I'd wait till the track's
Okay,
over.
cool. $10 from Jasper. Here's another $10 for Team NLG and Wooda there. Put it to his death race and F-Zero hype. Hype.
Yeah, shout outs to all the NLG crew.
Tiller sends $5 saying, I'm always sad when I hear the announcer try to start something like hype, but nobody in the room follows him. You're not alone, I promise. I assure you, Tiller, there are many people in the room that are hype. See? $25 from Taz31. Taz with like 6 Z's. I lost my mother and grandmother to cancer. Let's kill cancer and the animals. Put some of this towards the Boshi 100% run because I want to see Witwick's 100% a game I couldn't get past the second screen on. So hopefully you'll get to see your wish. I'm gonna rattle off some donations here. Janitor, $50, Death Race, baby. ZXMX, $25. ZXMX approves the Death Race. $40 from Spoopy. I want that Death Race. Please do your best, everybody, and I want that Radiant Dawn. $50 from Seraphix8. I gotta donate during WMJ, pummeling the staff ghosts. Put this towards Death Race. Thank you so much for all your donations. Get an update on that Death Race for you guys. We're now at 3,635 out of 5,000. So you want to see more Demolition Derby style action? Get those donations in.
You went for the diagonal dive. Wow.
$50 from Trey13. I lost my mother to cancer 20 years ago this year. I can think of no better way to use my money than to keep another 7-year-old from having to go through the same thing. Everybody have a great run and let's break some personal bests. Thank you, Trey. $20 from Dan Soup asks, can we sponsor a cancer treatment called Falcon Punch? Wonderkin with $10 says, the only way to live is the Death Race. Alonia sends $100 saying, keep the good work going. I hopefully we will. Show Ranger asks a question. The runners keep talking about the best F-Zero cars, but which are the worst F-Zero cars?
Space Angler, Silverette. Yeah, in GX it's Silverette by a long shot.
In this game, if for time attack, it's definitely the Black Bull. Which is funny because in GX it's like one of the best cars.
And Bloodhawk isn't that great.
Again, I would have liked to apologize ahead of time if I butcher your name, but Koyani Kwatsi donates $50 saying, I lost my dad to leukemia when I was young. Everything can be done to prevent others from having to go through that same thing is worth supporting. AGDQ is such a great event, it's just a bonus. $50 from Christopher Miller. God bless all of you involved with AGDQ. Thank you very much.
All right.
That's a pretty scary like double tap dive to do because the turn right after it is really hard to make at high speeds.
Yeah, usually if you do crash on the final lap, then you still finish.
Ooh, Firefield, this...
Yeah, the King Cup, like in the SNES version, is definitely the most difficult.
$5 from Marcus Ramson asks a very interesting question. Can we just have an animal death race? Peter Kerouac from room 228 sends $300 for the death race. Thank you, Peter. Tom Fawkes sends $25 saying, what a waste it would be to kill the animals. I say save them and use them as a backup food supply later.
That's, yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
CGN, last AGDQ, he spent more time playing this than GX. He wanted that fire field time.
It's probably true, yeah.
And just another update, Death Race is now up to $4,102 out of 5,000. Let's keep that Death Race hype rolling. See, I told you they were hype. $20 from Will says, I don't know what a Death Race is, but I want it. We have a $1.01 donation from Alan Haight that says, this may not be much of a donation, but I really like what you guys are doing. Keep it up and show me your moves in the Death Race. That makes an excellent point. Any donation can help us out, from $1 to as much as you want to donate. And if you can't donate, please don't feel guilty. You can watch ads.
Yeah! That was so close.
Yeah.
Well, that thought just got derailed. So, as I was saying, you can watch the ads on Twitch. Please share us on social media with the hashtag AGDQ 2015. And why not? Let's get some hashtag Death Race hype out there as well. That way, you might be able to bring someone in that might be able to donate. Someone new that hasn't seen us. Someone that's been waiting to donate. Anything you can do to spread the awareness of what we do allows us to spread awareness with the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Make some absolutely brilliant money for a fantastic charity.
Loop skip, nice.
Was right close. Right.
$25 from Grim15 says, my grandmother and aunt both recently overcame lung and bone cancers respectively. You guys are doing a heck of a job here. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation, Grim.
This was really one of the hardest tracks for me in the run.
Yeah, the loop skip is, you need to go really, really fast to get it, and even if you have enough speed, managing through the checkpoints and landing with speed
I'm
is not
glad
easy.
that I made it.
Yeah. This track has another like floating trick right after this turn.
We have a $100 donation from our very own Velociraptor42, who is taking care of our on-site donations right down the front here. He says, just because I'm processing donations doesn't mean I can't make one. Thank you everybody for making my first GDQ awesome, and go Death Race! $20 from Zarkov. Saying, I'm donating just to say hi to that sexy cowboy in the bag. Hi, Patrick, from your friend, Zarkov. Snick Reed says $50. Death race? Sure. $50 from Good News says, I'm homesick today, and the only thing that's gonna cure this cold is death race. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have death race! Ooh. Death race, hype!
If you side attack on a half pipe, it's like doing a double tap dive in the air. Diagonal dive? Oh, that dive, yeah. During that jump, he needs to change his pitch, roll, and yaw to be a right angle, so it's not an easy jump.
I think that's an understatement.
yeah, it's...
All right.
That was a good run. Yeah. Recently, someone translated an interview from the developers of this game, and the programmer Kaizo Ota said that he knew about side attacks on half pipe being faster, but he left it in because he thought it was cool. So, thank you, Kaizo Ota.
This is a bit of a tricky track because if you go really fast, sometimes the jumps don't work. They glitch out like this.
Yep. The idea behind that is if from one frame and the next frame the vehicle isn't making contact with the jump plate, it won't consider it having actually hit it. So you can just go straight through a jump plate and not get a jump. Oh.
This is some bad luck.
Silver sends us $5 sound. It sounds a bit like seagulls from Finding Nemo in this room with all the hype. Starroot sends $50 saying, I love seeing all the support and giving gamers a good name. My heart goes out to everybody that's ever had to deal with this horrible disease. Thank you, Starroot. It's amazing of you.
Speaking of sound, like the sounds in this game I just really like. Even just like sliding, the carving steel sound or whatever it is. Just really cool. A lot of the audio in this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the expansion kit connected because that would give Rainbow Road a really cool soundtrack.
If only it was released on Virtual Console.
Come on, Nintendo,
Right,
what you
Nintendo?
doing?
Please.
Dytic sends $50 saying, I'm happy to donate to the F-Zero space program and its subsequent destruction of all their machines. Never stop hyping, AGDQ. $50 from Cripper says an amazing AGDQ so far and cannot wait for the Metroid block, which of course means the animals need to die. Speaking of the Metroid block, one of the absolutely brilliant designs that's been done for us this year on the Yeti over at the yeti.com/AGDQ, that's the Yeti, YET.com, is a fantastic Kill or Save the Animals piece from the Yeti. They're great supporters of ours. Head over there. $3 from each of their sales does go towards AGDQ and the Ben Cancer Foundation, as we can tell from the $14,000 donation they made earlier. They like to spread the money about a bit.
Ooh.
Oops.
So, what is traditionally a 6-minute track, he did in 1 minute and 40.
Evil Mouse sends $20 saying, "There's a lot of speed, hate, and frame wasting types watching AGDQ this year. Remember, kids, save frames and kill the animals."
For the people watching this that really want to play F-Zero X and try out all this crazy cool stuff, I recommend this level to practice sliding. It's just all the turns are just really well suited to Bloodhawk sliding.
And which
Yeah.
website would they go to?
If they want to learn about F-Zero X and other F-Zero games, they should go to F0central.org.
What's funny is that the staff ghost is also playing with in the sliding strategy like this. So if you want to learn a game, you can see if you can keep up with it.
Kitsune91 says $30 and says, "Discovered AGDQ at the end of 2013 and would love to help support the cause once again. You are all extremely awesome and I really respect all that you do. Keep up the amazing work, everybody, and here's to another year." And then about 3 or 4 less than 3 hearts. So thank you very much, Kitsune.
Space Plant. This is the last like crazy level, and it's one of the crazier ones. He needs to get at least 960-ish. He was just a little shy.
What makes it difficult is that you have to, in addition to real sliding, also hold down the whole time. That makes it tricky to get the angle right.
Yeah, even when you're on the ground, you still have some form of air control. So if you're going over a curved track, even if you would normally not fly off, if you hold down, you can just zip up into the air.
Yeah, this is a really tricky level.
$50 from Grimmages, who says, "I lost my grandmother to lung cancer and I hope one day people won't have to suffer like that. Thanks for putting on this event and thanks to the runners, organizers, and everybody else." Thank you, Grimmages. Meggy Toast sends us $50 and just says, "Thank you for all the awesome work that you do. The event is truly inspiring." Thank you, Meggy Toast. This is very to the point. Tenchi sends $50 and merely says, "Kill the animals."
Woohoo. Nice air slide. That's...
Okay, so even though the death race hype is real and the death race has been met, we do have a few more donation incentives coming up. Later on with Battle Block Theater, that has been met thanks to the Yeti. We have the Metal Slug Advanced Character Bid War. We have the Metal Slug Advanced Character Bid Wars to play as either Tyra or Walter. Right now, Tyra is in the lead with $96 to Walter's $0. If you're a fan of Walter, it's time to start donating.
So yeah, even if you're going straight into like a kill plane, as long as you are above the finish line, it'll count. So traditionally, you do a double tap suicide finish on space plane.
We also have a River City Ransom 100% donation incentive, which is to save the girlfriend against Don't Save the Girlfriend. Right now, Save the Girlfriend is winning by $779 to $50. So if you want to leave the girlfriend behind, now is time to donate.
This level has a lot of like mini double tap dives, and they're all pretty hard to like initiate. You need to get in the air at like pretty specific spots and angles.
Especially the one when you do out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see in the track layout, it's pretty much the same as the SNES version. Wartime 2.
Alright, so for those of you that are on site and those of you who are watching, there's been these really cool folks who've set up some pinball machines for us outside to play on while when people aren't running or while they're watching and everything. Pinball Joe has actually donated a Swords of Fury pinball machine as a grand prize for AGDQ 2015. They just finalized this right now. And that's it. You can actually get the pinball machine shipped to you at home and help an awesome charity at the same time. Because this is a very special prize, the minimum bid on this is $50, and you can get up to 4 bids to enter yourself into the pool. If you donate a total of $200, you will have four chances to win this in the pool. They've also provided the pinball machines here at the venue. You can actually watch the people playing on pinballdonquick.com.
Really?
Yeah, you actually can. Yeah.
Cool.
So, can we get a big hand for Pinball Joe for that absolute brilliant donation? Harrison9 sends us a tale saying, back when my brothers and I played F-Zero X, the real death race was when we were doing standard races. And there was a race to see who could die first, just so they could play the roulettes to screw over the other racers.
All right, the last track.
The last track, let's hear some hype, crowd.
So, despite being a somewhat simple track, optimal sliding and boosting on this level is still pretty significant. Like, Wouter's time is like 10 seconds faster than I've ever done. Like, you can get a lot of extra time save from just like using these simple sliding and, or not exactly simple, just optimizing the sliding and boost here.
Yeah, a lot of the corners are also quite tricky to slide well, like some of the little fingers of the hand. Sometimes that happens.
Oh yeah, in F-Zero Climax, the level editor thing has like 3 preset levels, and one of them is big hand, but it's a left hand. So, fun trivia.
Just to clear up something quickly, since we had a couple of donations come in since I announced it, you do not need to specify your donation to go towards any prizes. That includes the pinball machine. You will be automatically entered into any prizes that you are eligible for. Please put your money towards donation incentives that you see in the bid tracker, because that's what's going to keep us entertaining you even longer.
hitting 1300 there after that is a pretty good speed.
Michelle sends $100 and says, I love what you're doing. Not only do I love speedruns, but my mother died from cancer. So I know that funding PCF is important. Thanks to all of you.
Get ready for time. And time.
Sub
Alright.
40.
Sub 40.
That's good.
Wow!
Alright, then I have one more track to play.
I'm sorry, there's not enough hype in this room. Come on!
Alright, let's get started. Well, the dead race times itself, so you can see whatever I get. I prefer the crazy beer for this because it's really heavy and has a strong body. Smash the other cars.
So, hitting a vehicle with a side attack is actually like, usually it won't kill them. Like that'll happen. Like you need to hit them dead on in order to actually kill them. Yeah.
Like one of the tricks to get a good time is to leave no one behind.
Yeah, and like comboing them together, like getting 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah. What? I don't know where the other two are.
I think you launched him forward.
Pretty fast then.
There was Deploy. And now
Oh, we're missing.
might be worth it just to like stop. Yeah. So that's one. Yeah, if you miss a vehicle, it's really important that as you pass through, you try and kill every single one. Because if you miss one, there he is.
Get him!
Who was that? Astro Robin. And so the timer stops if you die, and that's actually faster to do that. Yeah.
It's a shame that I didn't fall off as well.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. Next up is F-Zero GX.
Ladies and gentlemen, WMJ! Now, the GX run that's coming up here is actually going to be fairly unfair for the computer, even if it wasn't before, because it's kind of 3-on-1.